Hello, everybody. Let me know if my mic is working. We're just checking it out here. I don't see it. Is it making a little meter sound there? Do I have the right mic selected? Yes. Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know. Testing 1, 2, 3. All the power's on. You don't have to go in there, babe. I'm just in here doing my thing and getting on there live because I was ready to go live. Let's see. Oh, it's working. Very good. Very good. Well, welcome everybody. We are not in the shop right now. I didn't realize this, but and I'll show you some things. Everybody knows about the weather going on here. Of course, the whole country's got the weather going, so it's not just a new thing here. Carrie will join us in just a second, but currently, let me share my screen here and we'll look at what's going on. Hopefully, the snow holds off or the ice holds off just until I can get down and get Kevin. So there we are right now. Currently 19 degrees, and the wind is out of the northeast, which is very odd for this area. Usually, we're right about the northwest, which helps us out a lot. But anyway, let's say let me get rid of this for a second, then we'll say hi to everybody. Let's see. Let me get rid of that. Okay, Carrie's going to come on in a minute. But anyway, hello, Larry. Hope you're doing very well. We missed you all between being sick and travel and just workload and stuff like that. It has been a nuts month. My goodness. Christina James is in the house. Hello, Christina. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, who else do we have here this evening? We have Joe. Joe's back in the house. Welcome in, Joe. Let's see, something we had. Oh, we had one a couple years ago, something cold and ice. You getting any ice down there, Larry? I don't know if it's going to hit you guys or not. It's a pretty monster storm. Let's see. We are staying warm in the house, but we'll talk about the shop. Hey, Denise. Yeah, let's welcome ourselves back. I feel like it's been forever. I am telling you, man alive. Went to that show in New York, came out of there with about 150 leads. After I cleaned them all out, probably really about 57 solid non-tire kickers. That's a lot to follow up on. So I've been going crazy in the shop. I mean, in the office. Joe says, same here. I think OKC is going to get it bad. You know, we'll look at that. Right. It's going to start creeping in here, and then I don't know what's happening, but we'll see. Hey, Brian's in the house. Hello, Brian. Driving and listening. Be careful wherever you're at. I think Brian's in Virginia. Not sure you're getting that nailed yet, but it's coming for you, Brian. Oh, my goodness. Been watching this weather all week long as they've been predicting. Joe's cooking and listening. Joe, you're in the Dallas area. You got probably rain most of the day, didn't you? And now it's going to start getting freezing rain here. I hope it stays warm for you because that ice can wreak havoc on the world. And yes, that's about all that we got here right now. Just a small attendance, and that's okay. So anyway, back to the weather here, which is the topic of the day, right? Says 20 over here. Not sure why, because it's 19 right here. You can see the wind is coming out of the northeast. And the bad thing about that for us is, and let's go see what the wind miles per hour is. Right now at about 18 miles an hour, and that's a very brisk wind, especially at 19 degrees. Hello, Stacy I. So with all that being said, our house faces north. The front of our house faces north. The garage is on the east side. I have had the heaters running in there for 2 days, and all it does is get colder and colder because of the wind blowing against the garage door. It's 3-car garage, so there's three-car garage doors, if you will, and that is sucking the heat out of the garage. So I've kept it right now. It's at 60 degrees. It's too cold to go in there and work consistently. You can go in there and in out of the refrigerator and stuff like that, but it's way too cold to work. And Yeah. So hopefully, as that storm comes through, that wind shifts over to the northwest. If it does that, then guess what? I think the garage will warm up because you won't have that wind pounding into the garage. I mean, you could literally, I got the house, the door to the house open in the garage to bring the cold air into the house and send some heat out there. And I got 2 heaters running out there anymore, and I'll blow all the breakers in that garage because you can only do about a 15 or 1,500 watt heater on there. So anyway, we're playing with that. So it's getting cold. Let's go see what the precipitation looks like. Oh, we're starting to get some snow right now. As you can see, it's reaching up to grab just us. Let's go see what it looks like here. There's when I'm getting Kevin right about that time. So it might be just a hair snowy. I'm okay with snow, not okay with ice or sleet. So we should be okay. We get Kevin at 8 o'clock. So I'll give it over to Carrie about 20 after 7. Go put my big boots on and my big parka on and get out there. Because even though it's 19 degrees with the wind, they say it feels like 4. So that's pretty chilly. House is staying plenty warm. Good furnace in the house. Power stays on. We're good. So that's what it looks like. So as we scoop out here, yeah, it looks like Joe, she's on the east side of Dallas, and I'm not sure if that ice is blowing through or you got some now, but it's coming in there, and it's not going to get any better. We are supposed to get 8 to 14 inches of snow, which I'm cool with. It's no big deal. I just drive over it and smash it down. I never shovel it. I'm done past that. Everything here is flat, so I'll let them clear the roads, and I'll just drive over the snow. But it's coming. It is coming. That's what it is right now. And as we proceed, looks like we're the only ones getting it, us in Arkansas and Texas, but it's a much bigger storm than that, I could promise you.
And it's cold in North Carolina. Hi, everyone. It's cold in North Carolina. Donna Bass posted that, she's been sick, and also the weather that's coming. Their state that's North Carolina is in a state of emergency already, and she said it's so cold. Plus, she has people that come and help their shop, and those people have already told her, "I don't know if I'm going to be able to work." So she
Hey, Will, how you doing, Will?
She can't do the turning she needs to do either. So we're not the only ones. Everyone else within this path of the winter snowpocalypse, or whatever
which is snowpocalypse we call it, but pretty much half the country is engulfed in this thing. It's time to move to Florida. What do you think, Carrie?
Yep, I already started reading some things out. I had a lot of cross stitch I haven't touched. It moved from Utah to Arkansas.
All you have to say is yes.
Yeah, I know. Just let me tell my story, will you? My goodness. So it moved to 2 houses in Arkansas, 2 houses in Oklahoma, and I think I started a new project that was a new thing one time. I just haven't gotten into it. I'm more enjoying diamond painting. So I thought, okay, got to eliminate. So we took a whole bunch, 2 big boxes of cross stitch supplies and stuff to the assisted living facility near our home. And they were just thrilled to death. Oh, so many ladies will love this. And we said it will take them a good long time to go through all this, but that's fine. I feel good about it, and got to move, and we are not going to move how we moved in the past. So reduce, right, Tim?
We do what?
We're reducing.
Yeah, we're reducing. I'm all for not moving a bunch of junk, that's for sure. Anyway, so let's go reshare this here. So here we are right now. Let's see, this is today. And there's midnight right there. So right now it's 20, and it goes down and down and down, gets to about 8 degrees overnight, gets a little warmer in the morning, about 2 in the morning. And then tomorrow it's 11, 8, lunchtime, it gets all the way up to 10, and then 6 there in the evening. And then on Sunday, It's very cold. 5 degrees, man. I'm not complaining. I'm just amazed that last week we were in 70-degree weather and now we're just freezing our buns off. So that's Monday. Carrie and I both have trips planned this day. So when we get up and go into the airport, it'll be 3 or 4 degrees. Oh, it's Monday. Hang on. Yeah, we get warm on Monday all the way up to 20. And then on Tuesday, when we leave, it'll be 12 in the morning. She drives, I fly. And then during the day, it'll get to 31. They'll get all the roads cleared by then. Carrie's supposed to go see Joe on Tuesday, stay the night. Got her a hotel down there. And then she's supposed to go to Galveston the next day to get on the Disney ship. Or no, stay another night, then get on the Disney ship Thursday. So this cold weather really puts a hamper on your plans, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and my friend who was the reason we planned the trip to begin with was because she had a business meeting in Dallas and said, hey, I'll just spend the weekend and go down after my meeting to Galveston and we'll get on this ship. Well, she messaged me today, her meeting is canceled. So she's revamping her, I'm still coming. And so I'm like, okay. So she's just changing her trip to Houston. So I said, well, I have a hotel, plenty of room, just in case something happened. So you can stay with me. And that's kind of, I don't know what she's got a plan to do. Her friend is more north of Houston. So I don't think she'll be going that direction and then coming. So we'll see how the weather is. She said last time her friend told her 2021 was the last time Houston was affected by weather and really bad. And they didn't have power for a week. So let's hope those areas have power.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Rebecca, probably chilly up there where you're at. Let's go see what Wichita looks like. Let's see. There's Wichita. So for Rebecca, it's about 6 degrees there already. Whoo, that's chilly. Got to fire up that fireplace there, Rebecca. I'm telling you. Oh, man.
Turn up the volume.
What's that, babe?
Turn up the volume of heat. Turn it up.
Man,
Turn up the volume.
so tonight for Rebecca at 5 in the morning, it's going to be 2. Woo, dog. That's even colder than here. Man.
No, thank you.
My goodness, what is with that?
We can't even get in the shop. I mean, I'm cold anyway all the time, but it's cold. And I mean, if Tim says it's too cold for him, and he tolerates the cold better than I do. So it's cold. We haven't seen it this cold in quite a long time. Even last winter, we didn't even get it this cold.
Yeah, last winter was pretty mild compared to this one here. But anyway, we're going to do some diamond painting tonight. Carrie's got some activities planned at 20 after 7. I'm going to have to bomb out of here and go to get Kevin. And Larry, so Crafting and Crime Daily says there has been drifting snow all day, but no accumulation until tonight. Yeah, it's going to hit us. I hope it goes a little further east and we don't get as much as they say we do, but woo.
I thought it would have started by now. That's
Larry says, if you go to Florida, watch out for pythons, black mamba, green mambas, baboon vipers, and all them lizards. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
And you know what? You betcha. I told Carrie, if we move to Florida, that there will be a whole new breed of insects that we have to encounter that don't go away. That's why people have screened-in porches.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my grandparents lived in Florida, just outside of West Palm Beach and Boynton Beach, and my parents lived in Boynton Beach. My grandparents lived near Lake Worth in Florida, and our middle son is up in Pensacola, so that's a little bit, I think, cooler there. I don't know. That's way up in the Panhandle Gulf near Tampa, that side of the world. So, hey, we'll do it.
Carrie, do you have the diamond painting stuff I was working on Monday in there?
What were you working on?
I was doing those little minis from Diamond Design Company.
Yep, your breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah.
Your breakfast items.
Yep.
What pen were you using? You
I got my pen right here.
You have
Got my
wax,
$1,000 pen.
you have wax or something?
I think there's wax in the box.
Well, I'm gonna look because there's.
Or you can give me Kevin's vacuum pump, and he'll probably be diamond painting when he gets home. He's sort of excited that maybe tomorrow they'll shut the store down because of the weather, and he'll just diamond paint all day. My GA didn't type. Oh, Gaboon. Yeah, no worries, man. I don't know what a Gaboon viper is, but it sounds like a big snake. Yeah. I don't have a tray. I have nothing in here except a pen. I'm unprepared.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah, well,
big L.
big L, she says for me. But anyway, I am tremendously disappointed. I've been thinking all week I could keep that garage warm, but man, with that northeast wind blowing against that garage door, it just sucks the heat out of that place. I can't believe we've kept it to 60 when it's 19 out. Joe has a new DP accessory to show you. Oh, what do you got, Joe? We could also design some things tonight. If you guys want to design something, we could break out the 3-dimensional software and make something and print it, because the printers don't care what temperature it is, because they warm up to 450 degrees on their nozzles. So they're all good to go. But yeah, hopefully I can keep it above 50 degrees all night long in the shop. What we got? Oh, that's a cute little thing. Creations Moran. She gave me a cute little tray. But Joe has a new DP accessory to show you. Creations Moran.
The last time Joe showed me a diamond painting accessory, it was the Pic Mondu, and that was a whole other can of worms.
I thought it was the roller. A Pic Mondu Carrie case. Heck yeah.
I already seen that. It's like a suitcase, right? I have no place. It's a great idea. I believe Denise showed that to me as well a while back, and I just don't have room when I pack. So I just put it in one of my fabric bags and wrap it real good, and it's fine in there. So
she ain't going to show you anyway.
You can show me. I think it might be the same one if it's on Amazon and is black with a purple zipper. It has place to put this in, and then all your accessory thing. I just don't have room in my suitcase usually because
and shameless plug for craftingandcrimedaily.com. She released new mini sets while she was on the cruise last week. She must be a magician.
Yep. There's lots of minis out there everywhere because there's two events.
Joe says she put her extra one in there. It is not large. We are shameless.
You are shameless. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I steal shamelessly. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's good. There's lots of things. There's two events. There's Small and Mighty, which we are sponsoring that event. And then there's also Mini DP Madness. So you have like 2 months to get like minis done. So there's a lot of opportunities and shops that have minis right now. So you could take a look at all those that are there to offer. We are sponsoring an event, and we will have a mini pen with each already designed. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'll go get it here in a second since Tim will be talking and doing diamond painting, whatever he's doing. So I'm not in the Mini DP Madness, but I'm in the Small but Mighty. And so we made a mini pen for that. It's available as well.
Kevin says I can come get him now because there's nothing left for him to do.
Okay. And then we will have the mini pen for sale, and it will also be a prize, I believe. I'm still working out the logistics on that. But
let's see what Kevin's got here.
And I've been working on a bingo card for my goals. I'm a little late since the month is over. I've been doing some things that would go toward the bingo card, so it's not total loss. Let me go.
I'm going to depart to get Kevin.
Okay, hold on.
And thank goodness, because it's sort of an hour before the snow really starts. Hey, Trudy, how you doing? I'll be back. Everybody stay with Carrie, and we'll see you soon. Stay tuned. I'll be back. We'll have Kevin. Maybe he'll jump in too and do some diamond painting. Bye. Stay here, Carrie. Don't go away.
I said, stay here, don't go away. I'm off, you're still on.
We know. No,
Get my partner on.
okay, I'm back from the cold shop. Now I'm freezing. But I got today, where is it? Here it is. I got from Tracy's DP World for the Small and Mighty event, putty. I wanted to try her putty. I've never tried it. So there's a Small and Mighty in the color of the logo. And so we matched it to this. And these are the mini. That's not cut up yet. So who knows what, but this will give you a good idea what it will look like. So we have a mini pen of it going to be available. So these will all be minis. So about 4¼ inches cut. You know, it'll be probably cut. This will just be cut down, but mostly mini pens. If somebody wants a bigger pen, they can have it, but it's neat for mini pens. So it has, I'm trying to remember what I did. I did this pink, and then I did a clear with a white, this pink glitter, and then copper. And then we also had a mermaid dust, which was a very much a coppery color, and we mixed that in there. So it's super pretty, and it matches the logo pretty darn well. So those are going to be available here very soon. It's been too cold to go cut it up, so we haven't cut it up yet. And then I just have been working on this on the couch, and this is from DIY Diamonds. This is when they started getting to a little bit bigger than minis and stickers and stuff. And this is called Sunset in Japan by Sarah Bauman. She's the nerdy cross-stitch art. And it was converted into a diamond painting pattern. And I did the Tokyo Tower. And this is one of the other sets by this artist. And there's one more, I think, called The Big Wave. No, it's Cityscape. And that's no sense in ordering it yet because nothing is coming from China till March. So I just figured I'd wait. And there it is. Hopefully I get in on it. Probably February I'll order that one just to have the set. So super cute. The AB is in the kitty. And so far, I think there is also some fairy dust in the yellow colors, like the outline of the mountain. So that's what I've been working on. So this is like the couch thing that I've been doing. I'm working on Duck Bath as part of that event, as well as the goal that was, it was a DAC 2026 challenge, and it was something hit with 5 or more shades of the same color. Well, there's a lot of green. This is Duck Bath. If you've never seen it, it's pretty popular. Came out 2024 Black Friday. First canvas by this artist, Art by Julia. And so I've got the first row done, like all the way down to here, and embellishments from DP with sparklers, which look really cool. So there you go. So that's that. So let's see what's going on in, you can see all my trash when I didn't have a trash bucket. Okay, let's go back and see who I haven't said hello to. Okay. Hey, Trudy. Welcome in. Glad to see you here. Hopefully you're staying warm down in Louisiana. I don't know if that's affected by all this wonderful snow monster stuff. That is cool. What is everybody working on? I figure if it's cold by you, you'll be diamond painting a lot. some of my goals, and then I'll go. I have some ready to ship pens to offer because we can't get in the shop and turn. Tomorrow we will have blanks, and there is a big sale. Sale has in free blanks, just paid for turning tomorrow. So I'm not sure if it's in the afternoon or the evening or both. So we'll have to see. But that is a big sale going on tomorrow. So you don't want to miss that. There's some beauties in there that we didn't get to hit on New Year's Eve. So one of my goals, which everybody knows, is Disney. I have a lot of Disney. So we're doing the year of Disney. So that will be like the middle square. So I can hit it with a lot of other different things. I have on the plate to do Rapunzel and Maximus, because Maximus covers another goal, which I didn't even think I had a horse, but he's a horse. So I'm going to do the year of the horse event. I think maybe the year-long one, so I can just throw it in there. And then an archive kit. I was going to do the very first kit I ever bought, which was Paint the Roses Red by Jahesi, but that is no longer. I mean, it's there, but I'm like, oh, where did the drills go? It was one of those that I took apart and put in containers, and I don't know which containers are which. I'm kind of cleaning the craft room and organizing it. But I did find a kit I bought on DStash a long time ago, like 2 years ago. It is called Catern, and it is by Julia Filipenko when she was with Diamond Art Club, and it's that. And that cat just like, oh my, I'm not okay cat person, but I just think that's super cool. And you could do a lot with her dress as far as embellishments go. And I wanted to do it, and I've just kept it. I didn't know what it was when I got the DStash. Someone was trying to get some, somebody I knew back then 2 years ago. I don't think she diamond paints anymore. She said, will you take this one and this one, and I'll give you a good deal, $40. I'm like, okay. So I got this, didn't know what I had until later on. And someone told me that is a good kit. So that's like out of print and all that. So that's on the archive kit because it's no longer a kit I voted on. I don't remember what I vote on over the last 2 or 3 years, but there is this one that came out, which I'd like to do. I'm not sure if I'll change, if I can find it. It came out last week. I have a few of the Roy Trend, Sailor Moon, the Sailor series. But the one that I love the most, it was, I think not Red Moon. Red Moon. But this one. And this was unboxed by Mrs. Coffee. Totally gorgeous. Already have an idea for a pen. And there's a lot of people that are going to be doing it. So this is Moon after Sailor Moon. And everybody's been waiting for this. It literally sold out in less than 5 minutes. And of course, a new kit also I could use is this one for Mrs. Butter D, because we have an event coming up this year. July and August, so put that on your calendar. It's going back to the one we did last year, Be a Little Artsy, with Mrs. Butter D 2026. So that leaves it totally open to do any Mrs. Butter D canvas you would like. So I'm going to do this one because this is like a new one. I do remember voting on this one. And so that one I'm going to do, I think, too. So that's kind of, I've been playing with that. A kit with an animal could count the horse. But I have the kitchen cats, which I've been working on here, which you can count that other little cat that I just showed. But I'm doing these cats. I'm doing these guys. So they're all done except for the top and around the side. And then this is my like bonbon. I'll do him last. So it's super cute, super glittery, more than I ever expected. Isn't that the cutest thing? So cute. That's so cute. No, big-eyed cats. I don't know what it is. Big-eyed animals. They just get to me. Let's see. Thank you, everyone. It's cute. Love that. Which one, Trudy? So many. Trudy and I have a lot of the same tastes. So we have found. So it's like, ooh. And then Anne Margaret and I have a lot of the same taste as well. Yeah, those are those cats cute? I think they're darling. And then the kit with 5 or more shades of the same color, green duck bath, which is, there's lots of green in this thing. I'm telling you. They're not all in here because I have them laying around. I can stick the ones I don't have in there. But there is a lot of green. So we got green and cream going on. I'm way down row 1 and it's like, oh boy. And then there's a bonus kit out of your comfort zone. I don't know what's out of my comfort zone yet. I haven't figured that out. And then a new artist. I found an artist, Juliet Miller, I think her name was. It's from Diamond Art Gallery. Never heard of this shop. I was watching Kimba's Crafts and she unboxed something. And it was this really cute little fox or a corgi, not sure which, with these little origamis. And it was one of her limited edition kits. She only made 150. And then that is that. And that's on the way. I'll probably show that here in a minute. It's super cute. And there's a couple other ones also. And she also showed a big hummingbird, which was like way bigger than any kit I would attempt. And I'm not a bird person, so that's why I wouldn't do that. Then thinking of, that's a new artist and then a new Jimmy shop that would cover that as well. And that's kind of what I dabbled in writing notes as I sat last night figuring out. I was super tired. And so I do these things. Completed Mrs. Butter D, that would cover a couple of things. Completed New to Me Artist. New to Me Artist was Anna Dittman. Heard about her from, I saw something on Mank Arts and Crafts with Alyssa and also with Lisette. And Lisette loves this artist, loves it. So it was called Frost, perfect kit to start tomorrow. And there's 2 I got, Golden and Frost. And they were the ones that kind of spoke to me a little bit. So I got those. I got a free kit because my cross stitch conversion canvas got smashed by UPS. I mean, smashed. And so Tim saved the canvas, but Jade put in a claim to UPS. Jade is wonderful. If something, she's incredible. So she got UPS and they sided with us and gave us that back. And Jade gave me a credit. So got a credit, you got to spend it. And that's where that went. So there you go. And then a kit that brings you joy. Haven't decided on that. Year of the Horse. I'm going to do the Rapunzel. And then I want to do Jamushka or Jamaica Murphy. I have a kit from Jade called the Collector. Kind of looks like the Flower Mermaid back a few years ago. And I have a lot of other Jamaica Murphys or Jamushkas, the Blueberry Fairy, the Fairy with the Otter, and the Beta Fish Fairy, and a couple others of hers. So I want to do one of hers this year and then work on an event kit. I got that out covered. Even with my own events and other events, I am going to participate in folklore and fairy tales with Katie from Diamond and Washi and Kate from Diamonds and Dr. Pepper, because I have a lot of things when they did their kickoff that would fall into that. So, I mean, most of my stuff is folklore and fairy tale type themed. So that's easy. It's just deciding. And then I had put in, I was going to do Loki, because Katie explained that Loki and Thor and all that is part of Norse. And then I think it's Freya that Krista Bug has drawn a few times. Those are from Norse mythology. I didn't even know there was Norse mythology, but there is. So I posted that I was thinking of those because Loki and Freya are connected somehow in the mythology of Norse mythology. Very interesting information I found out from AI. And then I do have a Lee Hark, I forget her name, Boop, and she does the panels that are after Nintendo. And so I like those. I like to do one of those. So that's kind of what I've got to narrow down for the bingo chart. So that's kind of what I'm going to. In fact, I posted my duck bath and I had this laying there like this, like I always do. And she said, "Is that white pen an E pen?" I'm like, "It is." And I said, PM me if you want more information, because I'm not going to go in someone else's group and try and sell. I just don't do that. So who knows? But it's kind of like a whitish green. I got it from Blanks by DPP during our Mrs. Butter D event. A little bit on events for Leopard Leatherworks. We are bringing back Jeremiah Kettner. We got a big feedback that people wanted to do it again. So we are. Wonderful Crafts with Crashly is working on a Facebook header with approved art from Jeremiah Kettner's agent. And so she just received those today. So hopefully that will come up. It's going to be called Springing with Kettner 2026. If you're already in the Kicking with Kettner group, it's the same group. We're just going to rename it. That is the month of April for 1 month. So we got some exciting things planned for that. And then sponsors are starting to be lined up as well. Then we also have, hello, Yannette, welcome in. Then we are also doing Mrs. Butter D, Be a Little Artsy. So that leaves it totally open to work on any of her canvases. So no real theme like the Be a Jolly Holiday. And that wasn't even limited either. I'm not that way. Just work on something, enjoy it, do the craft you love. So you can work on anything. I might work on the hot springs, depends on where I'm at. In some other of her canvases, I have almost a lot of them. So I'd like to work on some more. So that is going to be July and August. It's going to be an 8-week event. And so that will be during the summer before the fall stuff starts coming out and all that. And sometimes in the summer, they release the October Halloween kits. So you might be able to finish something else quickly. You might be able to pick up one of those. So we have a lot of people who want to re-sponsor again, and some new sponsors I found. So those are happening. So put those on your calendar. It will be posted in Leopard Leatherworks and in those groups. So you can just search for right now, Kicking with Kettner 2026. And then also Have a Jolly Holiday with Mrs. Butter D. That's to Be a Little Artsy original group. There's about 600 people in there. A few people dropped out when it was over, but I'm sure they'll be back. So very exciting stuff. We will be possibly making blanks, or we will partner with a blank maker to make some blanks as well. So we will see what happens there. So my little sale, you might pick up a pen if you've not tried a fancier pen. This is a great time to do it because these are all from my collection, things I've gotten over time to match photos. When I was researching, it was in a box and I don't use them, or I tried just to see what some of our peers, I guess you would call it, are doing. And I picked up some blanks there. Or I am in so many groups, I didn't know where I was sending blanks, and it was nice to try other turners as well. So we have some ready to ship pens. Some of them you might have seen on Black Friday. Not Black Friday, New Year's Eve. And so I have some here, which I will put up. And either they don't fit me anymore, or they are just ones that I had. And I started collecting them. We all collect pens or other things. So, I don't use them. And they're sitting there, and someone else, it might make someone's collection and would like a fancier pen and try something else. And I'll tell you where it comes from. I know where each and every one of these are from. So we'll let you know. So let's put up some of the ones possibly I haven't shown before. And a popular one. This is popular. And I will give you a price. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I do that, and I have a big old box here, so pens will roll. So we have this one here, which I've shown before, but everybody loves true crime, as we all know, because we watch Rebecca. So let's see. I have this one here, which is super pretty. And then This is very thin if you need a thin pen. This was the very first sweet gumball pen we ever did. It was posted in a contest with Cocoon. I think Enablers beat us slightly, and we came in second or third, which is really good. There are a lot of other pen turners. Use a Cocoon blank and turn it and show off what you did. And that was the one we submitted. It is just back when I was a 0.46, 0.48. And so I just can't hold. It's too thin for me now. This one here goes with a Margaret Morales. Let's see. That's a set. This is an E-pen. It's a Rapture Resins. Let's see. This one here, Strawberries and Cream. This is Maleficent, if you're looking for that. And there's a story behind that. Oop. In here. One there. These are. Let's see. No, that's not exciting enough. That is a leopard. Oops, I dropped one. I'll get that one later. Okay. All right. Here's what we got. $25. This one, $5. And the ones that are 25, it was a more expensive blank. That's about it. Okay, here we go. Pretty good prices. Really good prices. So this one here, number A1. Did everyone see this really good? Okay. So this one here is this is from All Things Handcrafted. It is called Dexter True Crime, Killer Crime, Murder Pen, whatever you want to call it. It actually, I saw these and he did them a little different the previous year. And it was like up to here red and then clear with knives and stuff. And I'm like, that's cool. And he goes, well, I made it for my wife. She likes true crime. And I just ran a whole bunch and sold them. And once those were gone, we're gone. And so I said, you need to bring it back next year. Well, he did. And he tweaked it a little bit and added knives and red glitter, chunky red glitter for the blood spots. And this was super cool. And I do have another one in there that's a little bit lighter on the knives and the blood. But this one is super cool. We sold 13 of these this year alone. So there is a big trend for that out there to have a murder pen. I had a few people we made some trays. I found the knives and the red chunky glitter, and we made some of our 10 by 7 by 1 trays. And so that's pretty cool. This one here is a blank from Blanks by DPP. It is, I think it's like jade green with gold glitter and teal glitter, that teal color, and black and white. This is a beautiful blank by Blanks by DPP, aka Diamond Pen Pal. And we had it in one of our drops, and I picked it up. And Tim goes, that's perfect for my contest. And so we did the rounded pointy. So this is the rounded pointy. If you ever see that and order a custom pen or a turning service from us, this is rounded pointy, or pointy baseball bat. Excuse me, totally wrong. So if you look at baseball, this is baseball bat ends, And this is sort of a medium-sized pen, and so is this one. So this is the baseball bat. The only difference is this gives you a little end tip. So there's a lot of people who like to look as they diamond paint and see where their drills are going. This helps with that. So that is why that was invented, and it's so neat. Oh, yay! Cat schemes. Woohoo! So that's wonderful. Congratulations, Trudy. That was one I was looking for, but it got a little out of my price range. And I have so many things I need to cut back on. So I've got to like really, really want it. And then I like them, but I haven't found a price that I paid yet. But congratulations to you, Trudy. This is the Sweet Gumball, and these are painted gumballs, which are hard to come by. Usually they'll put the Sweet Gumballs in there, not painted, because it's very time consuming to paint the gumballs, wait for them to dry and stabilize, and then put them inside the resin. So this is gorgeous. This is a thin pen and baseball bat with the simple mustache middle, so you wouldn't want that. Just to go over these, this is called Two Bumps or Loch Ness, but the bumps, if you'd like, we do an almond as well, but this is Loch Ness because it looks like a Loch Ness monster. And then this one is Interceptor. So that is that turn there, just so you become familiar and can see them. If you watch the replay, hit hashtag replay, so that way we know what you are looking at. And then this one here was one that I designed, at least the blank part. This is the Loch Ness, two bumps in the middle. It's a thin pen, like a 0.46. And this goes with Anahimi by Margaret Morales. It matches it perfectly. And so this is a gorgeous pen. It has like an orange and a black and blue. And if you look at that painting and pull it up on Diamond Art Club, I can't do that and this at the same time. That is what this one looks like. I can pull it up on my phone. I can do fast. So let me just see if I can find it. Let's see. And I will show you what that looks like just so you can, of course, the wrong place. Hold on. And I don't even know if that canvas is in stock. It's sold out right now, but this was the painting and this was the pen that went with the painting. If you see the drills, it really goes very nicely. So it's a nice pen if you like a thin finger grip. This is 20, this is 20, this is 25. And based on the cost that the blank cost us to purchase to make these. And then this one is 20, as we made that. This one is a Rapture resin called Slanted Hearts. I forget the actual coloring, but it's like a bluish hearts that is, it is transparent, like a blurple, as Trudy called it, a blurple, very similar to the color that Cindy's pen was that she posted in the Leopard group. Hey, Cindy, welcome in. And so this is all transparent, this blue, and then you have like a pink and a very light teal. And this is an E-pen. This is a medium hold baseball bat, medium thick almost. And then this is the bee stinger. So if we ask you, do you want a bee stinger on your E-pen? This is the bee stinger. It just gives you a little kind of like pointed tip. Some people like to hold it like that too. And that's totally up to you. And some people like the bee stinger. I like to be able to flip back and forth with one of my, and have an E-pen. So I do it both ends the same. So we can do either one. You can just tell us in the notes, but this one is 25 just because of the cost of this blank from Rapture. As well as a Rapture resins is gorgeous. This is from, I believe, Unbelievable Blanks called Strawberries and Cream. It's like a red and a white. It went with Cruella by Reagan Kupacek back at shop that's closed, had that painting. And this was one of the matching pens. There were two for them to choose from. This was one that we made. And I just had thin. So we turned it into thin so people could see it because it just looked like stripes. So Tim turned it and showed that when you turn a blank, it looks totally different than what you're looking at in the blank. So it's like Forrest Gump says, life is not, it's like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you're going to get. And that is it with every pen. And if you've watched one of our lives where Tim has turned, there was one blank. Everyone's like, I need that. I need that. I need that. And if we can get it, we can get it. If not, we will try and duplicate it as best to our ability. And this is 20. This is a medium. This is about a medium pen. And this is called 3 Restraints. This was something Tim came up with in the early days. I don't know what a restraint is, but it's kind of like a round, very soft, rounded bump. And that's very popular turn. This one here is kind of like a Loch Ness. It has like, we got this from the single pane window, but a little bit different. This was designed for Maleficent, and I can show you the painting. It was actually done for another shop, and then Enablers purchased it when they had their diamond painting, and I had gotten that from this one. This is the painting, and this is the pen that matches it. So the wood in there is choya, and it was to match her stick over here. And then it had black and then the green background and kind of like a goldish glitter, silvery gold glitter in there. So very pretty. I'll show the pen closer up. But that's the painting that it was made to design for, because they had gotten some villains in, another shop did. And so this was the one we chose. And we had Unbelievable Blanks made this to go in conjunction. They were one of the sponsors for that event of Villains by Reagan. So that was that one there. So this one is like more of a little thick, but not more on the thinner side. And this has large plates on the here, so you really can get a grip. I don't like that big of a plate on my baseball bats, but that is that one. This was 25 just because it has wood in it and it's a hybrid, so it's a little bit more costly of a blank. An A8, this is 2 bumps with skews, and not SKU, skews from the retail store, skew, SKEW. And it's just 2 in here and 3 in this one. This is an All Things Handcrafted blank. It's very beachy looking, looks very much pastel, gorgeous, and had sort of like a prismatic flair to it. Very pretty, sort of like a medium thin. And that one is also $20. This one is also $20. This is from All Things Handcrafted. This is kind of like a peachy coral top with an orange on the bottom. I call this the flamingo blank. If you like flamingos, it goes extremely well, and mermaids. And so this one is a medium to a medium thick, and it is baseball bats. It is, I told Tim I had a thinner one. I said, make me the thicker, a little bit thicker one in bases. Well, as you know, Tim likes to do reverse bases and gets confused. And so he thought he was making it for Stacy I, who loves reverse bases. And so he got confused. And so it's reverse bases. So if you love reverse bases, the only difference is with the bases, this rounded bottom of the vase is in the middle, and then the top of it is going outward, and you don't have this like little channel here. So that's the only difference. But it's a beautiful pen, and it's $20. Very good deal. Extremely good deal. So anyway, is anybody interested in any of these? Just type in A1 through A9. If you're watching the replay, you can kind of screenshot it and ask if it's been sold if you don't continue to watch the video. Or do you still have it? Did somebody cancel? Whatever the case may be. So is anyone interested in any of these? These are extremely good price. And so we're just trying to move some of the collection that I've had for models and for pictures and how I diamond painted before. So just let me know if A2 for, hello, Christina Carr. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. A2 for you. Okay. Yes, I know you. Christina loves the pointy baseball. So this is for you. I will save that for you. Extremely good price for a blank by DPP. So. And then I will do reserve listing probably at the end of the weekend, probably Sunday. Last time, I think we're going to do blank drops tomorrow. And blanks are, for anyone who's new and joined, blanks are free, just turning service based on the blank. And then I will tell you what turning service that is. And that is an extremely good sale also. So that will be that. And then once you have, after tomorrow, if you have more than one thing, whatever you have, then I will do a reserve listing and send you an email with the link so you can pay for that. Okay. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. You just let us know, and then I can always go back to the video and look. But just tell me which one it is, and that will be fine. I need a new place to put these. Okay, I'll just stick this in here. I don't think it started snowing yet here. So for those that joined later, we did a like not a state of the union, but just a state of the where we're at for the weather. And so far it hadn't snowed, but we expect by tomorrow morning, we think. I would like it just to blow over and not happen. But anyway, that is what I'm hoping for. But I don't think I'm going to get my wish there. Okay, so let's do some bees. See what else I got in a magic bucket. Let's see here. I do have still a lot of Lucky Pens, and they were very popular. And let's see, I do have ends. I can. Oh, there is an end on there. I thought I put all the ends on there that came with them at the time. This one's super pretty. This is that one. Okay, here we go. My pen is dying. Okay, so first up is this is Myers and Co. blank. And I got this, I guess I bid on a Creations brand when I was looking through, about their subscription boxes and things like that. And just looking at the trays, it become familiar because I'd heard their trays were wonderful. And so I guess I bid on Myers and Co. and thought I was somewhere else because they did drop in our group once. And I thought it was ours. But no, hello, Sarah Ann. Welcome in. Good to see you here. Hopefully you're staying warm in Colorado, but I don't think you're getting what we're getting here in good old Oklahoma. But glad to see you here. I was using one of your bags just the other day. So yay, the kind of the Asian event one, because I like the fans. So this one is from Creations Moran, and I was up and I kind of wrote in my notes, I want a baseball bat end. Well, this is a baseball bat end according to what they call baseball bat. And so this is just, there's no indent. And since then, if I get one of those subscription boxes, which I do get to, as Joni and I have a partnership, she's kind of collaborated with us at all my events and done a phenomenal job and very generous. So I go and get those because I like her putty a lot. So this one here is just, this was turned by them. And if you've ever gotten anything from them, it takes a long time. It could take up to 3 months. And I forgot. And all of a sudden this thing arrived. And I'm like, what's this? And so she said, I apologize. I didn't know that's what you meant. I thought you meant our baseball bat. So I can't use this. It's thick. It's medium to medium thick. But some of us like the indent. This doesn't have like an indent. That's the only difference. So this is $20. So it's just because it's beautifully turned and you can see the glitter through it. As you can see the very fine starlight glitter through there. Very pretty. So very pretty. This one is from Lucky Resin Works. He is no longer with us. This was a whole bunch of pens that came with it, and I believe this matched something, but I don't remember what I got to match it. But it really caught my eye with all the yellows and pastels and pinks and blues and all this beautiful stuff. And he always included a metal tip like this and a small plastic multi-placer. I use metal ones, but I mean, he wouldn't let you could tell him how you wanted it turned, and he usually turned to fit me. And I kind of showed him the kind of pen I like, which was the baseball bat, but he always did that anyway. And he turned it how whatever the blank told him. And that's what he said. I won't let you see it. I won't let you pick. You get what you get pretty much. And I was never disappointed with anything. It usually went with a canvas that I was working on in an event, or it caught my eye. I'm going to save this for this canvas. Of course, didn't get to all of them. And so these are a good find if you can find them. And so these are the last of the ones I have. So this is 20 for this one. He had some with some, what were they? Inlays, and those were more. So, I'm using Kevin's chair for my stuff. And now Kevin is home from work. So he's wanting to diamond paint his Spider-Man, and I'm like crashing his style. So anyway, this one's $20. And this was another one of his. This has like teal and purple in there with some gold glitter. And his technique, I've not seen anything like it ever. It's just way different. And if we get close, you can see it was way different. And if you ever looked at his blanks before he turned, and he would let me go in and pick anything you see you like. And if I saw something that caught my eye or a canvas, I would grab it because he was very well priced at the time for what it was. And toward the end, he went up a little bit as he found out other people were punching more. So, but he just turned how he wanted, and it wasn't elaborate. It's just mostly skews that I noticed. through his turning, but very popular, and he had a great following, and it was very sad when he was no longer with us. I don't know whether he was sick or what, but going through some things. I knew he was, but that's all I know. This is 20. This one is also 20. This was a blank. I don't know where it came from, but it's gorgeous. It's like clear with a very fine starlight with purple, orange, and green. It's very much, hello, Tim, or that must be Kevin. So anyway, so this,
because it's on that table there.
Oh,
The fan in here makes it shake.
no.
You pull this back.
could you make me big, sir?
I'll do it.
I guess I could do it. What am I talking about?
Hang on.
There, that's good enough. So this is this one here. This one is also 20. And this is 4 restraints. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of Tim's popular turns. And it's a medium thick. This was one we turned for ready to ship. I just haven't gotten them in. So, and I've had this a while. I think I've run it through a few times on Wild Wednesdays. And so that's that one. This one is 25. This comes from Castaway Creations. It's sort of their stained glass. The colors were perfect for Mary Mindy by Hannah Lynn. And that was when another shop was in business and had that painting by Hannah Lynn. And it matches it perfectly. I no longer have that painting, I don't think. I don't know. But this is perfect. Very simple. Loch Ness turn, baseball bat, medium. Very pretty. And it's 25. And the blank alone is pretty close to that point. So it's pretty good price. I've just had it a while, and I just need it out of my collection so I can organize my pens. So this one here is from Blanks by DPP. I picked this up because it reminded me of Aurora, the pink and blue dress. She has like a pink and a blue dress where she changes from pink to blue. And so that's what this is for. So this is a great Disney pen. Mustache turn, baseball bat, medium, very pretty. But I found a different one that sort of goes with Aurora better. So this one is going to the ready to ship, but we're doing this special this snow weekend. So we've got some ready to ships at a very good price to move them. 25 for that one. This one is also 25. This is the initial 1.0 version of Fourth Wing Dragon. So if you're reading that book series, hello, April. How are you? Hopefully
Hello.
that's good. Glad to see you're here. I don't know if you saw the write-up or not, but it's cold in the shop and we can't even heat it enough to turn. And if Tim says it's cold, then you know it's cold because I'm always cold. So we're not turning, at least right now. I don't think it's going to get any warmer tomorrow, but glad you made it to visit us. There is a canvas, April. I'll have to send you the link to it. I was debating whether it was a fox or a corgi. I can't tell. Kevin says it's a corgi, but I thought it was a fox, but maybe not. But he's laughing. He's really cute. Anyway, this is the original 1.0 of Fourth Wing Dragon at the Great Lakes Escape Retreat. Caitlin, my friend Caitlin Harger, came to our table like when it was that they did it in groups of table sections. So the retreat shop wasn't bombarded by everybody. And so she came to our table. She goes, I want a dragon pen, but I have a challenge. I want she started describing it to me. I go, is that Fourth Wing? Because I knew a little bit about it. And she said, it is. So she wanted a blue dragon, a black dragon, and then the scales to be gold. Something to do with the book. I haven't gotten that far in it. I'm just barely starting the first book. So listening to it. So I'm still trying to keep track of who's who. I keep rewinding because I get sidetracked. But this is the first version we made. And then someone else challenged us to just do black and gold. So there were 2 blacks. And so that was the most recent version. So we have 2 versions. This is the original version, the very first one Tim made this was, we made the first one, and then this one was a model to show what it looked like turned. This is rounded pointy, not pointy baseball bat, but this is rounded pointy. This is a medium, and the mustache. That's the best turn for this. All of them are turned like this, the dragon pens. This the same one for the dragon season pens, which we still have some of those blanks. And I see a few people are starting that canvas now, because there's no way for you to ever get it again, because it was distributed by done by Emma Casey, but distributed to Neighbors Outpost the first time they opened their diamond painting portion of their business. So they were all done like this because the mustache. So we have a spangler, which is like gold, a yellow, koi yellow, they call it, but it's like a yellow. And then it's the green, just like the dragons, that. So, and we have we did all the season pens, and I have all the recipes, so I know how to make any other ones if we don't have them. So, but this is a good deal for this particular one, 25. So, and then this, I already have one of my own. So I have it with 2 black. And so this is the model that was at the time. And so this one here was a win on Pashi. And I didn't expect to win, but I was like, okay, I just was looking and I put ad, I never win anything, and I won. So I like Nicole over there at Pashi Pen. She does a great job. And this was kind of like a party confetti blank. It just sits too far back for me because they have this little, it's not like a bee stinger. It's like a little ball on the end. And it was back thick. And I used it a few times. And I tried, but I like a little bit kind of closer to the end when I diamond paint. So this one is 25 because I paid a little more than that for it. So that's that one. And then this was, of course, Tim's January last year competition with the Lady Lathe group. That's Stacy Travis, Vicki Peterson, then also Pens by Lisa 802 by Lisa Duckett. Her pen group, she's in that, and Tim. So this was Tim's version. This is the pointy baseball bat, and it's black and gold. And this was, I can't remember what the name of it is, but they do an incredible job with blanks. I can't remember the name, but they sometimes have like netting through it. I can't remember, but it's beautiful. This is, I think, the executive bow tie, but it has like a kind of like a flying tire in the middle of a bow tie. And I think this was the executive. And then it has the pointy baseball bat. So very nice. And if you wanted to, if you like even closer, a lot of people like to do this on the end and kind of put their finger there and have a resting point. So that's why this one is extremely popular. And this one's 20. So any takers for B1 through B9?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello, Kevin. How was work today?
Slow.
Did you have were there any openings for deliveries or pickups or no?
There was, but by 5 o'clock, all the picks were done.
Yeah, people were heading home. Everyone's saying hi to you, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin works at one of the biggest Walmarts in the area for online grocery and pickup and delivery. And so they have like a prototype where it's almost like a warehouse and automated as far as the picking goes. So Kevin is enjoying that a lot. So he looked into that. I used to do that, and I ran the department when I first moved here and in another store. So it's changed a lot. It's more advanced than it ever was when I did it. But Kevin is enjoying shopping for other people. He's really good at remembering where things are at. So he's getting better and better at knowing the areas of where things are and directing customers to them. So he helps customers when they ask, but he's mostly on a goal to pick groceries for those that submit online orders. He's liking that. Any takers? Going once? Going twice? Who's driving home for the A series? Was driving home for the A series, just getting home for the B series, so I didn't get to see anything. I'll watch. I can show you real quick, Denise. It's not a big deal. And so I'll show you just a minute here. This is the B. So if anything with the B, let me know. And so I'll just kind of keep that off to the side. I don't remember which was which, but you can watch the B play, but I'll just show you what the pens look like. And if you want them, I'll go. I actually have I have the paper. What do I do with it?
You can always rewind the video, Denise.
Okay, Kevin, stop. I have the paper right here. I just don't know which was which. So they run from $20 to $25. I might remember which. This one I know, which I think you have that one. Slanted Hearts, which was an E-pen with a bee stinger. That was one of them. This one I know is 25, and that's a thin pen, but it's the sweet gumball with pink and purple resin. It was one of the first sweet gumballs we ever did. This was 20. This was Anahimi. I showed the painting it goes with. This was one of my first matches of 2024. Yeah, that's when that came out, 2024. It went with Anahimi by Margaret Morales, which it might still be up on my phone. Yeah, it's this one. So this matches this one. So that's what that one went with. This was Strawberries and Cream. I think this might be one you have. I did it a little while ago. We had a whole bunch of them at one time. This was Melissa Fent. We had that one. Then we had Flamingo, which was a medium thick, which was reverse vases. And it's kind of like a peachy pink and then a peachy orange. Kind of looks like flamingos or corals or whatever you want to call it. And then this peachy looking with skews and bumps. So that was the A. Look. So that's A. And then you can see B here. So, and you can watch the replay too. So, there are these.
If anyone's wondering, I'm doing Spider-Man.
Shock.
Ha 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 ha. You're funny, Mom.
I know. That was one of the canvases I got. That was on Kevin's Christmas list. Kevin only wanted diamond paintings for Christmas. So I'm busy with babies. I'm assuming that is Dexter and Yogi. I'll put those there. There's the B series. At least I know where they're at. Hunt for them. We will do one more sheet of this. And where did you put my box? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Some of these are duplicates from New Year's Eve, but not everybody was there. This one. This is going to be a bonus round to the side. And then we have
April says, I'm taking a break from diamond painting while my living room is taken up by a large pen for the 7 fluffy corgi puppies that just turned 6 weeks yesterday.
oh, send some pictures. They're cute. And I'll have to show that and share it. And you can tell me if that's a fox, April, or a corgi. There's that pink. This is very hot Barbie pink, hot pink and sort of like a cream. And it had this glitter in it that was just like a mixture of stuff. And this one has the inlays. So it's a little bit more. Those were a little more pricier because that took time for him to make those and put them in there. So that one is 30 only because it's more and cost me more. I just thought that was just pretty colors at the time to go with peppermint, which also went with this pen, which was like, it was a Hannah Lynn and it was like peppermint and it's a hot pink and it just matched it perfectly. This is a Castaway blank with Palmer clay, Christmas candies. And it's a hot pink with a sort of rose red tone to it. And this is you feel it. I can usually tell about medium thin. So pictures sent. We will go look for them right now. And I will go look for that canvas and let me see if I'll find it. And then she can tell me if I can. Here it is. First thing I'll share, find that. Kits. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, April, tell me, is that a corgi or a fox? So it's super cute.
I think it's a corgi.
Let me go back one.
Because
Find it here.
there it is.
There it is. You can see this one better this
It's a
way.
Shiba
So
Inu, as she says.
it's what?
A Shiba Inu.
Is that a dog? Because that's what it's called, Shiba Inu. But I thought maybe that meant fox or corgi in Korean or Chinese or Japanese or something. It's super cute. And it's one of her limited editions, so you get another painting by this artist with origami stuff in it. And then
Yep, it's a dog.
It's what?
It's a dog.
It's a dog, but there is a version, Shiba Inu is a dog type of thing. Okay. Didn't know that. Interesting. Let's go and see. She sent me some pictures. Here they are. Okay. Oh, I'll come.
It's a mix. It's a mixed corgi.
Oh, okay. So, oh God, how cute is that? So I'm going to stop sharing for a minute, and then we're going to go back to here, and we're going to share again. Look at that. Look at the puppies.
Oh my gosh. No, that's not puppies. That's puppies.
I'm going back the wrong way. I guess that was only one puppy in there. Oh, there they are. Dean Winchester. I guess this is named after
Yeah, Supernatural.
oh, God, funny. Castillo. Oh, look at him.
Castiel.
Castillo. Okay, Kevin will correct me. Look at that dog. He's like, come get me. Come get me.
Meg Masters. She's a demon on Supernatural. Jo Harvell. She's a hunter. The actress who played her was on Veronica Mars.
There you go.
Bradbury.
Charlie Bradbury. I recognize all these names. Rowena McLeod. Look at
She was
black and white.
what's his name? I can't remember.
Okay, that was what was in that one. And then we have
No Sam
this.
Winchester?
I think I showed them all. I must have shown them all. Okay. Those are cute, April.
Sam Winchester is my puppy, but I'll be calling him Moose because I already had a dog named Sam. Moose is Sam's nickname, given to him by Crowley. Oh, Marina is the mother of Crowley. That's what I meant.
Oh, Crowley's mom. Okay. I watched it, but I didn't like really super watch it. Like really good. But I always I do remember I got so far and then I didn't get any further. Here's another lucky resin work. Oh, here we go. Make me bigger.
Oh, I see it. No, that's not.
No.
You just made yourself smaller. Now I'm
There.
gone.
Well, come back. Which one is it? There. Okay. So this one here is a lucky. It's like blue and like dark sapphire glitter, has the inlays again. His turns were all different. If you can see those pens, they're all different. You never knew what you're going to get. This has the inlays. So those were a lot higher price even for him. So they're at 30 just based on what they cost. I'll come down a little bit on those. And then this one is all colored pencils. And so this one is 20. This was one made by Unbelievable Blanks at a customer request, and it was very popular. So we picked up. This is a thin, very thin. That's why I cannot use it. It's great for like pride events and things because it has all the rainbow colors in there and a little bit of black too.
And April says the theme of this letter is supernatural, picked by my niece. I even let her pick the names.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. I would be stumped, but that's me. And we also have a lighter Dexter knife blank, if you haven't picked it up. Bigger plates on this one. Instead of a thinner medium. And this is like the almond one, where you have very faint bumps. So you can always say that, Loch Ness with faint bumps. And that's what that one means. So that one, $20 for that one. And this one was a collaboration with Muni Made, Femke Deborah, and I forget the name of the painting. I'd have to look it up. And then Unbelievable Blanks did that collaboration with all of us. And we offered the pen for the initial launch of that canvas. And it was actually shown on Muni Made's YouTube. Has coming with it. It no longer comes with it because we sold out of it. This is the last of those pens, and we made 2 rounds of it. This is the last of it, and it is sort of like a very thin medium baseball bat, but it's gorgeous. All these colors are in that painting, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it does have some glow in the dark too. Gold, rose red, very faint green transparent, and it's really pretty. I don't remember the name. I can get you the name if you really want to know. I'll try and find it. But the pen is not offered anymore. That is $20 for that. And then we have let's see. And this is an Enablers. It's a little heavy for me. So if you like a heavier pen, this would be very good for you. It's got like
That's a big pen.
blue, pink with some gemstones, which you all know we do not offer here just because Tim and I are not good at it. And it's more time consuming and we'd rather get to your pens quickly. And then I just can't do it. I've tried. I've tried. It just doesn't work. And so This is a pinky purple, but it's about 5.5 inches long, and it's more on the heavier side. So this one here is also we'll do 15 for that one, and then 15 for this. This is really, that was gifted to me. Tim just turned it. So do that. We have another E-pen with a bee stinger, and it's a Rapture called, I think he calls us diamonds, and it's kind of like a blurple color with pink and a hint of green throughout. And this is the TIE Fighter term with the baseball bat and the bee stinger for an E-pen. So that one there is 25 because Rapture resin blanks are more. And these are one of the auction blanks that you can order at Remake as well. And then I have a mini pen, which I think these are bats. I don't know if it's 4 inches. Let's see if I can find my mini pen here. I'll tell you if it's 4 1/4 or 4. It's 4 1/4. This is a butterfly effect wears. I got this because I wanted to know what size to do a mini pen for the first time. So this is that one. I just don't like this bumpy thing. A lot of people like to hold the pen here. Some people hold it here. Has that little nose thing. And so this is a mini pen, not an E-pen anyway. It's just a 4 1/4 inch pen with their kind of slight bump in the middle. So not a lot of middle turns in there. And so I don't need it. I have plenty of mini pens, and we know how to do mini pens. So this one is going to be 25 just based on their costs for their pens. And so that's that. And then the last thing I have, this is a bonus item. This is available from Bella Art Diamonds. It's a tray. It's when they were working with Hannah Lynn. This was the Good Witch when the Good Witch and the Wicked Witch came out at another shop, not Bella Art, but it came out. It was another shop. And this was available. And it had been
Joe's back.
What?
Joe's back.
Hi, Joe. And then this is the Good Witch, which was discontinued from Diamond Art Club. And it was relaunched by this other shop. And then we had a pen in collaboration for Oz and Og with Unbelievable Blanks. And this was the blank he made to go with that canvas. I also have the canvas for sale. If anyone's interested in this canvas, you could now get an updated one at a higher price from Hannah Lynn Diamonds herself. That is available. But then you can at least get this tray and pen and do that. So this one would be 20, and then this one is going to be, so the whole thing will be 35 for this, if you're interested in that. So this is the bonus, and it's 35. I just don't need as many trinket trays because we make trinket trays and I have other ones. So that we're designing, so we can do that. So these are what we have for C. And what is everyone thinking? Speaking of trays, Cindy, we'll get to it on that. Tim he had asked you questions, so you need to go back to your email. And we did not check email today. It's been a little busy, so I will ask Tim to check email, and then we will get back to you when we have an answer. But we did ask you Tim had some questions for you. So, all right, Trudy, it is yours. So Cindy, you need to check your email because as of last night, you answered us back. So Tim has some questions before we can tell you anything. And this is not we'll get to you, but we will respond in email when we have a price and you give us some more information that we need. So we looking forward to doing that for you if it should work out, but you need to give Tim some more information. So there we go. Okay. I think that Trudy's going to take this bonus item. So this is sold. So that's sold. Anybody for C1 through C9? Going once, going twice. Okay. So that is all we have for right now. We weren't sure if it was going to possibly warm up in the shop by the time it got closer. That's why this live got posted late, and it just did not warm up. And Tim has been trying since yesterday to try and get it warm. It was a little bit warm, and then this morning he went in there and he's been running 2 fans, as he said earlier in the live. And it is way cold. And if it's cold for Tim, then it's cold. And he can't turn in that. And it's not good for the pen or anything like that. So I don't think it's going to get any warmer tomorrow, but we'll keep you posted. If not, we'll be doing a whip and chat and a blank sale tomorrow. So when we do get back to a little bit warmer weather in February, because we will be possibly gone this weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend after, that was planned for quite a while. So it's just some unfortunate things going on. Tim got sick, which he was not planning at all. He kept trying to get better every day and just didn't work out there. And of course, we got the weather this weekend, which we totally planned on working all day today and all day tomorrow and Sunday, and that didn't pan out either. And so we'll be gone next week. Tim may be popping in, whereas he makes travel to where he's going. He might see some pen places that sell writing pens and fountain pens and things like that. So that might be a fun thing to check into. I'll be like in the ocean somewhere and headed to Mexico, but that's if the weather holds up. It's Progresso. And I've been there 2 other times. One time we got in, the last time we did not. So that is that. So if you have any questions, always write to leopards@leopardlw.com. That is where most of, if you have detailed questions or anything like that, that's what we will respond to. And that's where your listings will come from. And I will wait, Trudy, to see if you pick up any free blanks. And same thing, Christina. I will see if you pick up anything else tomorrow. We might do it twice. So watch the replays and all that. Tim and I will be back. I didn't diamond paint because I took my stuff off to do this. So, and if you think about it or want something or pass it, please share it with people. If you know of anybody, that there is a good deal on very inexpensive ready to ships, because these will go up slightly in price for ready to ships. It's just this cold winter weekend, we're just offering something. And I think that's all we have. And I'll be diamond painting tomorrow, and I might pop on and diamond paint. And then Tim and I will do together diamond painting, or we may do some blank sales together. But I don't think it's going to warm up enough for us to be in the shop, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear. And you all be safe and warm wherever you are. And if the storm is headed your way, be safe, be warm, and don't travel if unnecessary, if the roads are dangerous. And we will see you tomorrow, Saturday, enjoying the winter vibes of the winter here in Oklahoma. Everyone have a good night, and we will see you on the next one. Keep diamond painting.